We are back.
Pokemon Masters EX.
Woohoo! Okay, come on, load. Okay, let's start out the way we started out before earlier. Stop and go get kids food. Just want to showcase a free-to-play Grimsley and Bisharp. Just to show how much damage, even though he's a free-to-play character, can do.
Here we go.
Now he is getting buffed by Arc Suit Steven. And special costume Celine here. So we can add Still Zone and rebuff. Which is fine. I mean, that's good damage multipliers, but the damage that Bisharp is going to do is still a lot even without that. Mega Metagross! 16k, so Sync move is activated. Still Wish. Now you gotta use Stay Sharp after the initial sync, or you're gonna get knocked out. Because it's gonna drop Bisharp's stat to his defense is -6 on both of them. Metal Burst. Cypher, I need you to go back inside, baby. Okay, here it goes. We'll slow it down for a second. And we got a refresh on it, so. 3, 2, 1. 131k. That is not bad. Let's Metal Burst again. There's a hit. 60k. Did I get another refresh? No, we're gonna sync. Yeah. Cypher, baby, come on. Come on. Stop. We're not doing this. Cypher. No. Stop. No. We're not doing this, baby. You're gonna go timeout. Come on, Cookie.
No.
If she keeps it up, put her in the room and she'll be in timeout.
Okay.
I'm not playing that game today. Ooh, yeah, Cookie. Okay, put it in the freezer. Okay, sorry about that. I have an autistic 4-year-old, and sometimes she's not a happy camper. Okay. We could do some ultimate battles, or we could do some sync pair showcases. Which I guess we could do some ultimate battles would be great. Start out with Annabelle. Now with this one, you have to have rain. You have to have a rain team, obviously, since it's Water Week. we're gonna use this one. You also need to make sure you debuff the living hell out of Entei, because it has a passive skill called Fluid Fortification that makes it, if its stats aren't decreased, it takes 0 damage. So now Neo Champion Mei has the EX Rain that we're gonna try to keep up the entire time, or at least the majority of the time. Rain. Now in this game, most characters you have to sync before they Mega Evolve, or they switch, but they set up both Mei and Neo Champion Mei and Neo Champion Brandon to do it as soon as they enter their primal reversion, as soon as they enter battle, which is actually extremely nice. Okay, so let's sync with Suicune here. Now, the cool thing about EX Rain is it can't... Can you read this out? Read what out? Now with EX Rain, no other weather except another EX weather can override it. So, as soon as Entei uses his sync move, normally he deactivates his sun. But because I have EX Rain, he's not able to do that. We just gotta keep sun up, meaning EX Rain up, and extend it. The only bad thing about the mechanic is they pretty much made it where instead of, like, if you use Rain Dance again and add another 60 seconds to it, only adds 30 seconds per Rain Dance, which sucks. And then we're gonna use his buddy move. Well, we'll use his buddy move after we use the rebuff. Ow. We should have, yeah, first aid and then heal up. But see, his sun doesn't activate. Well, after his sync, you'll see after his sync move.
Join me in battle.
We'll have to heal after this. But yeah, like, if you let Entei's stats get up, all the damage that, like, it gets done would be 0. There's a couple ultimate battles that have it like that. We're gonna sync with Greninja next, which should knock out Entei.
Leave it to me.
Now, my Neo Champion Mei is only 2 out of 5. Sigma Suit Chris is 3 out of 5, and then Sigma Suit, Neo Champion Celine is 3 out of 5. I didn't completely wipe him out, but 240k damage ain't bad. Ow. Okay, so now all we have is the sides. Now, if you don't have, like, the right sync pairs, this ultimate battle is a pain in the ass. I remember when it first came out. It took me forever. I ended up beating it with,
That was the best Pokemon battle I've ever had.
Tapu Fini. I think it was Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini's Neo Champion Celine with Greninja and Mei and Swampert. We'll just move up the list. This is one of my favorites. Like, as far as ultimate battles, we'll switch this up. Switch to our fire types. We should go with Arc Suit Leon. Now with this one, you want to be able to have the rebuff there, so we're going to use Neo Champion Leaf as well.
Let's get fired
And really, Sigma Suit Morty's the only like, well, the best fire type support. Hopefully they'll come out with another good one. But with this one, you gotta make sure that you're able to debuff the defenses, or what will happen is they'll get multipliers on their damage because their defense is up, kind of like with your own sync pairs. And you also want to have rebuffs. So you can see that little one with the fire emblem on the opponent. That means that they take more damage. Which is now 2 because Neo Champion Leaf can set it, as well as Arc Suit Leon. Get that burn. We're gonna sync with freaking Morty first, so we can get that the ×2 rebuff. Well, ×2's sync buff, as well as the extended sun. Another big thing that this ultimate battle has is as soon as he hits, I think 60% Articuno, his defenses get raised, so you have to deal physical damage instead of special damage. In the beginning, you want to deal special damage. $32K ain't bad. You'll see what I mean, because right now, Arc Suit Leon's dealing more damage than Neo Champion Leaf, because Neo Champion Leaf is using physical attacks.
I will finish this.
Which, to get the most out of Leon's buddy move, we should probably go ahead and use his buddy move, because after 60%, it's not going to deal as much. But yeah, if his defenses are raised, he deals way more damage than that. But where Leaf is cool. Neo Champion Leaf can decrease their stats, and then every time that Neo Champion Leaf uses her buddy move, it doubles the decrease. Okay, let's use G-Max Wildfire. But a big part of this game is to sync these animations. But now you'll see that physical damage deals way more than special does, because it switches after 60% because they endure. Like in the main series, if you use endure, or if you use if you have what is it called, sturdy, it doesn't matter how much damage you deal, it's gonna stop at that percentage, not go any farther. There you go. See, that's a lot more damage compared to when it was before it switched. And we're getting ready to sync with Arc Suit Leon. Now, a lot of sync pairs, like if you look at it, their main attack is going to be special, and then their sync move is going to be special too. But you have ones like Neo Champion Leaf that her physical, like her move that she deals damage with, is physical, but her sync move is special. Now currently, Arc Suits are considered the strongest in the game, for the most part. Which we have 3, 4, 5. We have 5 Arc Suits currently. The next one's Bug. We have Steel, Ground, Dragon, Fire, and then Dark. And the next is going to be Bug. Okay, next. This is a Rock type. With this one, let me make sure I'm on the right type. On this one, you want Stealth Rocks up or Sandstorm going. And what's cool about this one is you can actually use a free-to-play character as your support, even though it's a tech. And she'll set Sandstorm, and she'll also set Stealth Rocks for you. Then let's see here. We'll use Neo Champion Silver and I think it's special costume Diantha, which that's shiny Diancie. Both Tyranitar and Diancie Mega Evolve. So now in this game, well, welcome. I'm from the United States. Now, with most Mega Evolutions in this game, if they Mega Evolve, you'll see the power of their Sync move is lowered because, like, they get a boost for Mega Evolving. Versus, like him, he's got 240. So, I think the only one that gets to keep his like 300 power, base power Sync move is, what's his name? Oh, it's Mewtwo. Once Mewtwo Mega, because that got added later, so Mewtwo originally couldn't Mega Evolve. And when they added the Mega Evolution, he had already had 300 base power on his Sync move, so they went ahead and kept it. So he's one of the only ones that have like a 300 base power Sync move that still is able to Mega Evolve. Now we're going to sync with T-Tar first. Which sets Sandstorm as well. Every time him or your team syncs, it unlocks his buddy move. Which that wasn't a lot of damage because his whole thing is having his circle up. But we're getting ready to use his massive Rock Slide. Now with Diancie, the only way she can use her buddy move is if Rock Zone is up. Like Rock Zone is up. Zones in the game is similar to terrains in the main series. Like we have Psychic Terrain, Electric Terrain, and Grassy Terrain in here in this game too. It's just they added more terrains to it, but they call them zones to make sure that it's fair for like the other types being able to have their own field effect. And then you have circles, which depending on how many, like his is Johto Passion, depending on how many Johto characters are on your team, you'll get an attack buff and a defense buff from it while it's active on the field. Not to mention the Master Fair passives, like Tyranitar is a Master Fair, meaning he has his own Master passive that it's pretty much like the circle except it stays permanent. So the more Johto characters you have on your team, the more you get like bonus on your attack and your defenses. There's a lot to it. No, he's got a condition shield up. This isn't a flinch. We do need to set a self rock though. We're gonna sync again with Mega Diancie. Because now that she's Mega Evolved the first time and I've gotten her special defense raise, she's going to deal a lot more than she did last time. Well, it depends. It depends. He might get knocked out before the sync move happens. Yeah, we just lost freaking...
That was unexpected.
the Paladon, but that's fine. It's over. 4%. I think she's gonna at least do 100k. At least 100k. Nah, 74. Well, dang. I figured she'd deal more than that.
Are you bitter? Too bad.
I think next is Argenta. That's it. Argenta's another one I really like redoing. Now Argenta is going to be a grass week age. Hey, what's up? We're going to try this team out. I don't know if we're going to pass it, because Signasuit, Acerola, and Tapu Bulu is a really good support sync pair. It's just he can't raise special defenses. So if we get lucky and his trainer move refreshes enough times, we'll be fine. But if it doesn't, we might be in trouble. What's up? We're using Paladin's Erica. We need to make sure... Oh, we didn't get that refresh. That sucks. We need to make sure that Adamant does the grass rebuff with his buddy move before we use hers. I do need the 3 out of 5 freaking Valentine's Erica, because her buddy move's insane. Because her buddy move consumes all 3 of those Lumberries and deals a lot of damage, as well as heals. I will. I'll do it after this.
Hang tight.
Oh yeah, like mine's a 2 out of 5 currently. Now with Erica is gonna put the Lumberry amount. At 3, it's gonna give a full multiplier on her buddy move. As well as I think she has downside up built in, like built-in downside up. So instead of her defenses like stats dropping when they debuff, it goes up. Well, yeah, it gives 3 times damage. Thing is keeping freaking the EX weathers up. And they put up Sun so Adamant can get his multipliers. But, I mean, you can make the argument that, like, both teams are good. Having Neo Champion Brandon with Signasuit Morty and then Variety Ethan and Ho-Oh, you can make the argument you're getting about as much out of it as you would with Arc Suit Leon, Variety Ethan, and then with Signasuit Morty, because yeah, the Arc Suit is giving rebuff, so you're kind of getting more out of that. Like the 3X Sun is good, but the 2-time the rebuff you're getting is, yeah, is more worth it. Well, I wouldn't say they did him dirty. Like he get ground type moves get powered up from Sun being up, so you also have you pretty much get a 40% multiplier for ground types and a 30% multiplier for fire types, which isn't bad. Well, yeah, it doesn't, but that's kind of why he's got that built-in multiplier. Oh, I got busy talking. I forgot to freaking use his buddy move. Her damage is not going to be what it should be. But what we'll do is we'll try both teams out and see which finishes Thornton faster. Yeah. But the thing about it is like, even though with how Primal Groudon is, he is a good match. If you let his EX Sun run out, he's a great match with Arc Suit Cynthia. Oh, I do not have grassy terrain to replace that. Oh yeah, we lost that. I figured we wouldn't win it. Because, like, Signature Ace Roller can't buff special defense, which is a problem. Nah, Eruption's special. Let's see here. Yeah, we can go to our fire types and go to the only Eruption user in the game. It's special. Let's see here. Variety.
You can always count on me.
We'll see which team finishes this faster. After this, we'll replace Arc Suit Leon with Groudon.
Let's go! Everyone, let's go! Here you go! Do it! You got this!
Sadly, Silver cannot survive this ultimate battle. I've tried it. Silver cannot survive this ultimate battle.
Take it away.
He just takes way too much damage. His defenses, like his base defenses, is way too low. Like you can do it in Champion Stadium, like 100%. You can do a triple ho, but he just doesn't. He doesn't survive. So I wanted to do a video of triple ho for my channel, and there was just like doing this, and there was just no way to get around it. Oh no. Like I have triple freaking Glaceon, That's fun to use too. Okay, let's use G-Max Wildfire, and then we're going to use the buddy move. And then Variety Ho and Ethan should start doing more damage after we get past 60%. Oh yeah. After the sync, well, the max move, and then his buddy move, it should put Articuno at 60. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna sync with Leon next. Just to get that extra rebuff. The original frickin' Steven and Metagross, I got him. He's at 1 out of 5. He's just, I don't like. He's just not that good. Even though he does have built-in what was it?
Fire it up, Charizard!
I think like I said earlier, the way they balanced Groudon out was him having the 40% ground type increase on his ground type moves. Like, if you think about it, Kyogre gets 30% from his ow, that hurt. Kyogre gets 30% from his EX weather. But technically, Brendan gets 40% from his. And the reason for that is his passive, where he gets 20% from Sun, and he gets another 20% from him being a ground type moves. Well, yeah. Ow.
Guess we need more training. You got this.
Well, we might not win this. I did not get enough of my trainer move refreshes for frickin' Morty.
Won't beat me.
Let's restart that. Yeah, he gets Weather. Well, both of them get Weather Warrior.
Time to use my knowledge. Let's go.
The only thing I don't like about Kyogre's, though, is, like, to really get what you want to have his buddy move, you have to make sure that you keep his EX Rain up. If his EX Rain goes away, you're done for. They're like, I'm making a video, I don't know if it's gonna be today or tomorrow, with over in Japan they made a tier list, and Variety Hop and Variety Ethan are actually very high up in the tier list for their respective types. Well, in Groudon's grid, he's able to set Sun, but you gotta have his grid. And if you want his damage and stuff, you can't really add that with that. he can reset Sun. It's just in his grid. Like there's a lot like with a lot of sync pairs, there's so much in the grid that you want that you just can't get everything you want. You have to make sacrifices for either damage or freaking utility. We're gonna heal. Well, no. Yeah, I guess we are. Max move. Okay, now buddy move. Yeah, him having failed. They really screwed up with him, to be honest with you. Like, he really, really needed, yeah. They increased his sync move damage a little bit, but what they really needed to do was increase his damage, period. Yeah. Like, they seriously screwed up by freaking making his Mega Evolution only increase speed. Which is completely pointless. Okay, put Sun up. Variety Hop's good too. The only thing about Variety Hop is after they use their sync move the first, I should have used my sync move. With Hop, after they sync the first time, you lose his buddy move, which is frustrating. Hold on, let's use Fire Spin. Yeah. Either that or they should have made it where the EX Weathers did something different. The main issue, the biggest issue with EX Weathers is like Drought Alert, like the extension methods for weather only is in effect the first time it's used. After that, the extensions don't work anymore. They don't count towards the other one. Like if you use Rain Dance again, you only get the 30 seconds, you don't get the extension added. You just get the extension on the initial EX Weather. Survive. Well, we'll see if we'll do this. One thing I don't like about Sigma Suit Morty is he does not have enough refresh on grids. Like refresh nodes on his potions. Are you talking about meaning it like as far as the EX Weathers? Because what I was talking about is like, say you have Drought Alert. As soon as you go into the match as soon as you go into it, you get that extension from Drought Alert. But every time you use Sun after that, you don't get any extension. You only get it on the initial EX weather. And then with each use of a weather, you add on 30 seconds. Yeah, as long as being set up.
Friends help each other out.
See, he doesn't have Solarize. He has. Where is it at? Solar Sync. The first time user uses Sync move. Well, yeah, EX Weather is better, but like they should have made it where it's not so hard to keep the weather up. That's what I'm saying.
Time to use my knowledge. Let's go.
Like the short EX Weather time isn't as bad on Groudon as Kyogre, because the Kyogre has to have its EX Weather, or it's not going to be able to use his Buddy move. And you want to save his Buddy move for as long as possible, so it deals as much damage as possible. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Because every single sunny day or rain dance is going to only add 30 seconds on to the weather. So you pretty much, what you're going to end up doing is constantly having somebody use that weather condition and just hope. Like the sync move, Sigma Morty's sync move. It should give more than 30 seconds addition onto that EX weather, but it doesn't, even though it's an extended. Because the sync, when you use the sync move in a Plaza weather, you get extension on that weather. Now, one thing you can do is you can sit there and do like stack the sunny days. EX Sun is Neo Champion Brendan and Neo Champion May. It's pretty much, instead of giving a 1.5 boost for Sun, instead what it does is it gives 3 times multiplier instead of a 1.5. And it can't get overwrote by other weather conditions unless it's another EX weather condition. But keeping it active is a pain, because every sunny day only adds 30 seconds to it. Like, I want to extend the EX Sun right now, but if I use my sunny day and only add 30 seconds, I'll lose my Buddy move, and we just got knocked out. Yeah.
Let's go. You got this.
Oh, it's been a while since you played. There's a lot of new stuff. We have primals. We have freaking art suits now. We have Paldea here. And that was my last sunny day.
Do it.
That's why when you pair freaking Brendan up with Neo Art Suit Cynthia, you just let it run out. Yeah, they didn't get primals. I don't know if they'll ever add primals. I guess it's possible later on down the line they will. Let's see here. Let's do this. Let's do Brendan with his actual ground type damage.
Come on.
I have Archie. I don't have Maxie. But in this situation, you kind of want your EX Sun to run out so you put Sandstorm up for freaking Cynthia. Yeah, the 5 out of 5 for the Master Fairs seem to be like really underwhelming.
What you got? Here goes.
Like, it is kind of dumb that like, they're really, what they're doing is they're adding the 5 out of 5s for Master Fairs to get people to spend more money. When the 5 out of 5s really aren't that glorious. Like with Annie Steven, like, you want his 4 out of 5 because of that boost, but it's really, it's debatable if it's worth spending the resources on. Now that EX Sun is gone, we can get full blast going here.
Time to finish this.
But yeah, he's just not where he should be. Like, they could have still gave the freaking the node increase in his sync move damage by 200, and then on top of that a damage multiplier. Like, if they would have actually gave him a damage multiplier for his Dragon Ascension, he'd be fine. But they didn't. Where only his speed gets like raised during his Mega, his base stats are just low. What they really need to do is like they did with the freaking free legendaries that they have on here. The freaking power-ups, Steven needs that. He needs a stat boost and a grid extension. Yeah. And then you look at Neo Champion Brendan and Neo Champion May, and they made him part of like the trio, which I understand why they did it like that, but the pair is just so outdated, and what they did didn't fix it. Let's see here. Let's go back to Argenta. We'll switch this up. No, I did end up getting both Palantines. I had to get Shaman. I have both Shamans. We'll try this. But as far as the Palatine, the two Palatine units, Erica is the better unit. Even though, like, freaking Shaman does pair well with Adamant because they're both Sinnoh.
This feels strange.
We're not done yet. Hang tight.
I do like the free Sprigatito we got though. Like, I can't wait till Masquerada comes. Like, I started playing when this game first came out, and I took a break and stopped playing. And when I came back, it's when they ran the Paldea eggs, and I got a shiny Sprigatito, and I was so pissed off because I could not evolve it. Yeah. So, like in the beginning of the game, there was just there wasn't any kind of balance in the game. Like, they're slowly making it up, but like you can still tell certain types just still lack what they need. Like poison type, Atticus is a good poison type support. Like, don't get me wrong, but poison still needs a better support.
Hang tight.
Will this work? Here it is.
Let's have some fun.
It's gonna be Bug. When the initial three Arc Suit Steven, Arc Suit Cynthia, and Arc Suit Lance came out, in the data mine there was two other Arc Suit types that showed, like the image for the Arc Suit ring, and it was Dark, there was three: Fire, Dark, and Bug. We already got Leon, then we got N, next is Bug, so more than likely it's gonna be all there.
Will this work?
And I'm hoping it's gonna be Volt. Okay, I may have screwed that up. I really need him to get down to... No, it didn't.
Will this work?
Yeah, we really, like... We have Genesect, which is really good. We have Barry, which is really good.
We'll end it.
But that's about it. Like, I have Alder and Volcarona at 4 out of 5 right now, and it's just, it can't hold up. It can't deal enough damage with, like, I don't like Hyper Beam units. I'm not a big fan of it. Like, I'm so glad they do buddy moves and stuff now. That kind of gets around where Bug has very limited what they do as far as moves. So they can, like, use a buddy move for it. Yeah, Genesect, it's still, though, Genesect and Barry still the top two Bug-type damage dealers.
Will this work?
Like, Genesect's the best special bug type, and then Barry is the top, specialty costume Barry is the top physical bug type.
Hurt my feelings. Here we go.
We are not going to survive this.
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll look at the types, and we'll like look at and see the differences as far as like what they have, because I have a lot of the units, but you can tell the difference.
Welcome.
So it's clear. We'll look at got normal. The best as far as normal type is pretty much you have Larry and then you have Palmer. As far as damage dealers. Now Aline and Evie's a great support. I mean, you got special costume Steven, he's a great support. Well, he's a tech, but he's pretty much a support because he's more utility focused than dealing damage. Let's see here. You got Fire. Fire's got a lot. Fire, you got Variety Ethan. You got Anniversary N. You have Mela with Armor Rouge. Neo Champion Leaf. Arc Suit Leon. Like, you have a lot of great fire types. Victini. Charizard. Red and Charizard. Let's see here. Water types, you have Neo Champion May. You have frickin' Clavel and Quaquaval. Like, you have Lysander with Volcanion. Frickin' Gloria and frickin' Urshifu. Greninja. Like, there's a lot to go. Electric, it's the same thing. There's like frickin' a crap ton. You got frickin' Florian. Like, you have a lot of great pairs. And then what you'll see, grass, it's the same thing. You got a decent bit. And you have a variety. Like, you have your good supports, good techs, good, but yeah, Zapdos is goated. Then let's go to Ice. Ice, not as many units, but you still have good support. You still have, just good for what you need. Okay, let's go to Fighting. Fighting is extremely limited. You have some great units, don't get me wrong. Like, you have Aura Cynthia for your support. So, I mean, and you have Annihilate, he's a great support. And you got some really good damage dealers. Yeah. But you also gotta keep in mind that those three Arc Suits, New Champion Blue, Red, and Leaf, were kind of the preset for the multi-role. Being able to do rebuff and deal a crap ton of damage. Then you get to Poison. With Poison, the only good support is Atticus. I mean, you got some good damage dealers. But support-wise, your top two, which is kind of sad, your top two is Atticus and then the free Professor Oak we got. Then you move on to Ground. Ground, it doesn't have a whole lot of units, but you still have at least two good supports. You have freaking Lyra, special costume Lyra, and then you got Rico. We're not going to talk about New Year's Raihan, because he doesn't raise your defenses. Yeah, Arc Cynthia, you got a lot of good damage dealers and like a few good. It's not as bad. You just don't have as many of the units. Like, you can tell, like, Ground, Water. Let's see, Flying. Defiance got some really good damage dealers. It does. As far as its supports, though, you have Faulkner. Faulkner's a good support. You got Proton. Proton's pretty good support. He sucks. God, I hate Hyper Beam units. Okay, this guy, I don't understand what they were thinking with him. Compared to the other freaking Lodge characters we've been getting, I don't understand what they were thinking with Lodge Brandon. But we'll overlook that. This is sad. She's not very good. I love Togekiss, she's 4 out of 5, but she's not very good. Let's go to Psychic. Psychic is decked out too. You have Cresselia, you have Neo Champion Rosa, you have, God, I forgot. Belluba, I can't pronounce that. So you got some supports, you got some good techs, you got some good damage dealers. So Psychic's not in a bad spot. And then we get to Bug. Okay. Awesome! You have Holiday Bugsy. Except Holiday Bugsy is the only bug type unit with a circle. And being the only bug type unit with a circle means once his circle runs out, he can't use his buddy move anymore. And then you have Barry. Barry's a great physical damage dealer for bug type. You have Genesect. Great special type damage dealer. A little outdated, but still, it's what Bug has. Then you have Alder. Alder dies way too fast. His defense is at 127, and he doesn't deal enough damage. And then the rest of them is just like this is literal trash. Like this is a horrible unit. So your support is pretty much, this is your best support. And he's the only one with the circle. So once the circle runs out, you're not using his buddy move anymore. And then you do have Viola. This is a good character. She does do what she's supposed to do with debuffing and Bug Wish. I'm not going to harp on her. She's actually really good. It's definitely going to be Arceus Alder. It's just, I'm hoping that they give do justice to Volcarona, and I'm hoping it's not going to be a freaking Hyper Beam unit. But then you have Rock type. The only really good support you have is, but he only raises his own defenses, which it is kind of made up for since Cygnus Suit Diantha raises everybody. So does Apollo. So that kind of makes up for. Oh yeah, freaking Champion Silver and Tyranitar is great. But support-wise, it's lacking. But you have characters that can fill in the role of buffing defenses. Then you got Ghost. Ghost isn't bad. As far as support-wise, you have Summer Acerola, and then you have the two Gimmigholes. Not great, but I mean, at least you got supports. Then you have definitely the best Ghost-type damage dealer, Cygnus Suit Renegade Cynthia. You got some good. You got a couple of train setters. Well, zone setters in the Free Victor, Summer Gardenia, definitely freaking Fall Iono. I love Fluttermane. I know he still does so much damage though. Sadly, Mars Shadow has become outdated. Cygnus Suit Karina, he does not do as much as what he used to. This is trash. Don't get me wrong, I love Lou and Adela. Lily's a great character. she's just so outdated. She's not useful anymore. And then let's go to Dragon. Dragon has some good supports in Sigma Suit Brandon, and then Palantine's Milo. Let's see, is there any other supports? I think that's it as far as decent ones. I love Arc Suit Lance. I just don't like his the hyper beam. Oh yeah. I don't like hyper beam units. I don't. Frickin' Neo Champion Nate's great. He hits hard. Then you got Sigma Suit Serena. She's great. A little outdated, but she's still good. Then you go to the Dark. You got Arc Suit N. You have arguably the the third best support in the game, because the first is going to be Arc Suit Steven. Yeah, Serena's a little bit outdated. What saves her is how high her stats get when you reach 100% form. But as far as supports, this is like definitely the third best, because you have Arc Suit Steven is number 1, then you have Neo Champion Blue, and then you got Sigma Suit Giovanni. But you got like even 1 out of 5, Giacomo, he deals a crap ton of damage with his buddy move. Frickin' Neo Champion Marnie. Frickin' absolute beast of a unit. Cyrus is kind of outdated. Oh no, Arc Suit Steven is not overrated. Arc Suit Steven can be used as a freaking damage dealer or a support, and he can tank just about anything. Mine's 3 out of 5, and I use him so much because he can just take damage like a boss. But as far as units, like support wise, in this you have Giovanni. He's pretty good. Oh, you said underrated. Okay. I thought you said overrated. Oh yeah, freaking Arc Suit Steven is probably one of my, the number ones in my book as far as units. Arven's really good. I like Arven. Especially considering they took what they did with Palatine's, what was his name? The freaking, I don't even remember the damn unit's name. The squirrel. Greedent. They took Greedent's whole thing where Greedent's hits 50% and he heals himself, except with Arven, when he hits 50%, he heals the whole team. Oh yeah, Xena arguably hits just as hard as Arc Suit N. If not, well, right now she hits harder than my Arc Suit N, because my Arc Suit N does not have his 4 out of 5 node. And then we got Steel. Steel has gotten a lot better than it used to be, because now you have Arc Suit Steven, you have both Poppies, you have Sigma Suit Lear, Variety Hop. Jirachi is still strong. It's 2 years old, but it still hits hard. He's still good 1 out of 5. Yeah, the free Lily and Solgaleo, like, that's probably the strongest free unit they've given out. Like, hands down. But I mean, I will give it this. Hop and Zambazinta are still good. Like, you can actually use him as a damage dealer with his Behemoth Bash. So I'll give him that. Like, I'll give him a showcase. Now, frickin' Gloria and Zeshian's okay. Hop and the variety Hop and Zeshian kind of outpaced that. Kind of like Lily and Solgaleo completely knocked out main character Solgaleo. Freaking special costume Celine and Mega freaking Scissor is freaking great. And then lastly, Fairy. Fairy's stacked. Because with Fairy, you have freaking Penny. You have Signasuit Mina and Tapu Fini. Both great supports. Let's see here. And you have the new one, Ortega and Dashbun. Freaking amazing. 3 great supports. Then as far as damage dealers, you have freaking... She needs to be 5 out of 5. She really needs 5 out of 5 to be freaking insane. Holiday Lily, crazy good. Like, I love using her. Her only problem is in time trials because of how long it takes everything to activate after using her thing. Yep, Signasuit Wally freaking hits like a truck. Then you got freaking one of the top dogs, Signasuit Gladion. Freaking Signasuit Nimona is great. Volo, he's a good utility unit. Like him being able to constantly put up freaking reflect and light screen, and also like if you pair Volo set up with Volo and Ortega, you literally cycle freaking physical move up next and special move up next like crazy. She's outdated. She's outdated. Sadly, she is outdated, even though I love the unit. It's Galarian, freaking shiny Galarian Rapidash. Outdated. Sadly, I'll give this. True, but some of them, some 2021 characters are still pretty good. Sycamore and Xerneas is still an amazing support. With its Horn Leech constantly healing itself. But definitely out of them, Bug, Poison. I think, yeah, Bug and Poison are has the short end of the stick. Where we really need some better characters. Oh yeah. Definitely, well, I'd give Xerneas second place. Because Lily and Solgaleo is number 1. As far as free characters. And then number 2 is definitely Xerneas. Because when I started back, Xerneas carried me so far before I got better units. But I think that's it for me right now. I got my 3 kids I gotta go get situated and everything. Like I said, either tonight or tomorrow I'm gonna post a video on tier lists because some Japanese players made a tier list for each role, and I want to do an overview over that so everybody can kind of see what to try to get as far as the best units to get. And kind of which units are good, but just not quite what they could be. Now, Super Awakening does help a lot of units out, but it's just so expensive. What they really need to do is make it where if you repulse, say you have Penny at 5 out of 5. If you pull her in the Mixed Scout or pull her on a banner, that should give you a Super Awakening candy instead of just a 5-star. A gold 5-star power up the stuff to raise the potential, because it's so hard getting your hands on the Super Awakening candies, which is just ridiculous. Like, they need to make it where every time at 5 out of 5 you pull that character again, you get a Super Awakening candy, so you can adequately Super Awaken a character. Instead of, right now, either you use your candies, which you don't want to use your candies on Super Awakening. You want to use that on other units. Exactly. And then the only way to get Super Awakening candy is you have to pull, you get one halfway through certain banners, and then one more at the end of that banner. And it's just not worth it. If they made it where, like, say you're doing the Mixed Scout, and you have a 5 out of 5 character and you pull them, that gives you a Super Awakening candy for that unit, that would be great. That's what they need to do. Hopefully they figure that out and fix that. But I will talk to everybody later. Keep a lookout for that tier list video. Especially if you're a newer player, it tells you. Exactly. It's not worth it. Some of the Super Awakening, like Zekrom, and in Zekrom you really want him to be Super Awakened because he needs that buff. Just like Diantha and regular Gardevoir, she needs that buff. But some of them, it's just not worth it. But later, y'all. Hope you enjoyed. I will stream again tomorrow.